Hey guys, this is Deepak from Live Real Estate. Melissa again from BRX Mortgage. Next question, Melissa. What are the hidden costs when you are buying a home? A lot of people do not know this, and they run into buying a home, suddenly they find out so many costs coming up, and that's a surprise. If you can throw some light on it.
For sure. So of course you need minimum 5% down payment. Some people choose to do up to 20% or more. But then in addition to that, you need about 1.5 to 2% of the purchase price for closing costs.
Okay.
So that would include your legal fees to pay the lawyer. If you need an appraisal, home inspection, sometimes moving costs, people forget to budget for that as well. You need some money for that.
Yep.
As well, any kind of property tax adjustments or utility adjustments at closing with the lawyer.
Yep.
Yeah, so you need to budget a little bit for that as well.
Yep.
Inspection is very important as well.
Yep.
That can be a few $100s, and
Yep.
it's important to get your home looked at before you actually go ahead to make sure everything looks okay. But those are some of the main things, Deepak. So, rule of thumb, 1.5% to 2% of the purchase price. Have that set aside and ready to go. And when you're working with a mortgage broker, or if you're working directly with a lender, we'll want to see proof that you have those funds. So usually 90 days history of those funds.
In the bank.
In the bank, yeah. We need to make sure, as well as the down payment, but also your closing costs. We need to make sure we know exactly where that's coming from. That's important to the lender.
Yeah. No, it's a very important point, I think, knowing the hidden costs, I would say. A lot of people don't know that, fortunately, and unless, when you're busy looking at homes and suddenly you find out and then you get a little surprised. So it's good to have consultation, like I say. Always sit down with your realtor and mortgage advisor to know the whole process and clear up everything. Maybe you're not ready suddenly to buy a home because you just found out something very interesting which you were not aware of, right?
Exactly, yeah. And most lawyers will give you an estimate as well, so you can kind of shop around that way. But like you say, talking to a realtor or a mortgage broker, we can give you an idea of what you should have set aside and what the cost